Welcome to my channel, guys. My name is James. It's that time of year again, and today we're going to be making some homemade eggnog. Now, since I can't get it here, I decided, well, why not? I might as well make it here since I haven't had it for like years. But this is a very quick and easy recipe. There are a few little steps though that we have to take, but hopefully you guys will enjoy this recipe for the holiday season coming up. So before we get going today, guys, be sure to like the video down below as it helps greatly with the algorithm so this video is seen by more people, and share it as well if you like with your friends and neighbors if they want to make some delicious eggnog. So to start, I'm going to go over a few things that we're going to need today for today's recipe. We're going to be using some granulated sugar, some heavy cream, milk, eggs, nutmeg, salt, vanilla extract. You can put vanilla beans in if you want, but I'm sure that most of you have vanilla extract at home since vanilla pods are quite expensive, and cinnamon if you want. And as an optional thing, you can also put some cloves in this. But again, this depends on your taste. Not everybody likes cloves. We will also be needing a mixing bowl, a spatula, a whisk, and if you have a hand one with a whisk on the end, the attachment, it'll be a good idea since we're going to be having to whip the eggs. So first things first, we're going to crack and separate 6 large egg yolks into the glass bowl. If you want, you can save the egg whites for egg white omelet later on. Then we're going to weigh out about half a cup of granulated sugar. We're going to add this to the egg yolks and we're going to whip. Now you want this nice and creamy, so either you can do this by hand or, like I said, if you have a hand wand that has the attachment, it makes life a lot easier to mix the eggs. So you want to beat the eggs until they're nice and creamy, just like this. And then we're going to weigh out or measure out the amount of milk and heavy cream. We're using about 2 cups of milk. I'm using whole milk, and about 1 cup of heavy cream. And the heavy cream that I have is extremely heavy cream. And then I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of nutmeg to the pot, and we're going to take our pot of milk and we're going to turn it on the fire. Now, we wanna bring this up to a light simmer. Yes, not boiling, a simmer. We don't want this too hot. So I suggest keeping an eye on it and whisking slowly as it comes up to temp. Once you start seeing that it's starting to simmer a little and you start seeing a little bit of the steam, take it off the heat and we're going to temper the eggs. Now, why do we temper? It's because we do not want the eggs to scramble. First of all, this helps bring the temperature of the eggs up to the desired level that we want for the next step. So you're going to take your ladle and we're going to add a spoonful at a time to the eggs as we mix and integrate the mixture into the egg yolks. Once you have everything mixed together, we're going to take our pot, put it back on the fire, add the mixture back into the pot, and bring this up to about 160 Fahrenheit, more or less. It's either 160 Fahrenheit or until it starts thickening. Now, this is the point that you have to be very careful. We're making a custard, and this is kind of like making crema catalana. It's on the fire. So if you cook this a little too long or it gets a little too hot, you will scramble the eggs very easily. Once it comes up to temp or it starts to thicken, I'm gonna add the vanilla extract in, mix it in. We're gonna add this to another pan or a pot, and we're going to put this into our fridge and let this chill. Now, you do have a choice. If you have an ice bath or if you have some ice, you can put the pot into an ice bath in the sink, and this will drop the temperature much faster, but I'm sure that most of you at home may not do this step. So if you put it into the fridge, it's fine. Now, after it chills, if it's thickened too much, you can add a little bit of milk to it to thin it out a little bit, and that's it. You have a very easy and tasty eggnog that you can make at home. And if you want to add, say, a little bit of bourbon or a little bit of rum, feel free to do so to make it alcoholic. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for the Christmas season and the holidays coming up. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to write me down below. And I'm almost finished with my online culinary cookery course. So if you are interested, then be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, like the video down below, and again, share it with other people so more people can have this delicious recipe for the holidays. Until next week, I'll see you again very soon.